Hello everyone!
Hello everyone!
It's us. I'm going to shut the door now.
Shut that door.
Shut that door!
Right.
Hey,
how are we doing?
How's everybody doing out there?
It's our first, not quite our first, but it's our new live session for you. Today we're going to be playing Undaunted, Normandy. There's a couple of other versions. I think there's an African version. I can't remember exactly where. In Africa, North Africa, one assumes. And there's an expansion, I think, for this one. But there's more coming. There's Stalingrad coming.
Oh yeah. And there's a plain version.
There's a Battle of Britain version, which is very, very exciting.
I'm definitely looking forward to that.
I picked this up because I'd heard so many good things about it, and it was quite cheap somewhere. I saw it, I think, Blackwell's bookstore. Quite often have, in the UK, quite often have Osprey games on for a good discount. And I just thought, I'm going to get that. I played a game with my son, and we thought it was quite good, and I played a game with Pete, and he thought it was really good. So here we are. Yep.
Apologies if I keep going off the sides, because I keep going off to do things, and I go, oh yeah, come and help us out and subscribe and stuff. It'd be great.
Oh yes, please do help us out and subscribe, or maybe even join us on Patreon.
Yeah, join us on Patreon. And also, something else that we need to talk about is...
Yes, and that's why I mentioned Patreon there as a little segue, because if you do join our Patreon, you get to go to Agents Con.
Agents Con.
You get to go for free. But otherwise, tickets have just gone on sale.
Yep.
You can come along and join us. It's in Market Harbour in the centre of England, and it's £5 for entry.
Yep, £5. There is a a Facebook post, and it's on the other one as well, Instagram, with all the details, all the dates and places and times and stuff. Tickets are now live on Will and Games. It says Aaron, and Aaron is the man who knows because he does all of that stuff. So do go check it out. Go check out the Facebook post. And Robin's going to sit there looking at himself flexing.
Sorry,
I just looking at himself in the.
Got my PE with Joe t-shirt on today, so if we need to drop a few squats, I can do that for you.
So yes, as you can see on the screen now, we're playing Undaunted. That's what we're going to be playing today, and I think we're just going to crash straight into it. So if you do have any questions at all about any of it as we're going along, do ask, and we will try and answer. It's by, I don't know if you mentioned Osprey Games.
I did mention Osprey Games, yes. So I've set up the board. So each game is a scenario. So there's I think there's 10 scenarios in here, and you can play them as a campaign, or you can play them all as a one-off. This is the standard starter scenario, which kind of teach you how to play. So we thought we'd start there mainly because we're usually incompetent.
Yep.
Looking around the board, so each time you get these tiles, there's a number of tiles.
Probably need to turn this sideways as well, because this is in your view.
Yeah, that is true. Yes. That's going to totally throw me. All my tactics are off now.
Yeah.
So each game has its own different board, and the tiles are actually double-sided, which is quite nice. And they kind of set up little battlefields that were meant to be true and happened in World War II. And basically, it's following the US 30th Infantry Division, who I don't know anything very much about World War II, but they were very important in the recapturing of Europe, apparently. So it kind of charts their journey across France and possibly into Germany, certainly into Europe, to help liberate Europe. And so the first scenario is called Larray. The 30th Infantry Division's first action was on the morning of the 15th of June. That's my best friend at school's birthday, though. While over half the division was still afloat or moving through the assembly areas on Omaha Beach, an initial attack was made by an improvised combat team. Difficult opposition was encountered as soon as the leading squads crept past the railway track leading east from Kelantan. By mid-afternoon, the US forces had worked their way through intermittent artillery fire and swung to the southeast to threaten German forces now grouped around houses in the hamlet of Larray. Forgive my pronunciation, so I'm sure
mangling
it's
of the
terrible.
language.
So we set up this board. Pete will start over here. Now, both of us have got two groups of riflemen and scouts, Group A and Group B.
Yep. And they're denoted by these little circles, and one says Scout A. You can't quite see it, but one will say Scout A, like this one here, and then another one might say like Rifleman B, like this one here. And I am the Germans, and you might be wondering where that logo is, but I think they decided not to put that logo on, so I've got this instead for my German, so that's fair enough.
Yes, and the idea is in this scenario, we both have to capture 5 objective points. What are objective points? I don't hear you ask.
I didn't ask, but go for it.
But they're basically these little flags on here. I put down here. So Pete already starts off with 3. He's already captured those 3. But there's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And to capture an objective point, you basically have to control the zone. And the way you control the zone is you have to have your flag or turned over. At the moment, I've only scouted. I don't control anything at the moment. I'm completely out of control.
You're absolutely out of control.
Whereas Pete does control this one because he's got his little emblem there.
My little, definitely not a swastika emblem.
And I start with initiative at the beginning of the game. Later on, in a few further turns, we will determine initiative, and we'll tell you how we do that as we start. It is an interesting little deck building game,
But it's not a deck building game in that you have to. No. You have to buy cards and build a deck. It tells you what you put in your deck. It is
literally I don't know how to call it. It's on the fly deck building. I think that originally, I don't know where. I need to look up the history of the word deck building.
Yeah.
But this is a in-game deck building experience.
There you go.
And it tells you
it's kind of a living deck because cards come in and they go out as you play, and we'll show you how.
And it tells you in the book what cards
you
need. So there's a whole little chart there. It tells you what cards you need. You might be able to tell there's some black circles and white circles. The black circles go in your starting deck, not your hand. I could do it like it's my hand. It's not my hand. Which you shuffle up, and then the white ones form your supply, and these are like your reserves, I suppose, or I don't know what they denote, whether they're extra people or just your extra ability to command. But they sit off to one side, and then you can have, there are actions you can do on your cards which will show you, which you can bring those people in, and then the more of these you bring in, the more chance you have of actually utilising them, because you can only utilise things by playing them from your hand. If they're not in your deck, they can't end up in your hand. Having said that, there's also a mechanic called Fog of War. It's one of the things I really like about this. The Fog of War cards, and you start off with 2 in your deck, they're basically useless. And then to sort of symbolise miscommunication and not quite knowing what's going on the battlefield. So the more of those you end up with in your deck, the more difficult it can be to bring your plans to fruition.
Yep.
So, should we crash on?
I think we should. Just want to say a quick hello to everybody who's joining us tonight.
Yes,
so thank you, John Grant, Aaron Shrive, Sam Wilson. 2 of them could be us though. Sam Wilson,
that's true.
Thank you for joining us, Sam.
Sam Wilson.
MK, do we know MK? I think we know an MK, don't we? Captain Tackless, hello Captain Tackless, best name ever. And
I'm not getting the chat.
MK says, for me, it's the sound, original Russian World War II tank style. Is the sound a bit loud? Do you mean, or is it like a bit distorted or something? I can turn the sound down.
Oh, hang on.
Let me turn the sound down a bit.
Do let us know. Still new to this streaming malarkey.
Yeah, I've not really got any kind of way of getting the feedback unless you guys tell us. I've turned the sound down a bit. Hopefully that's going to be a bit better for you. So yeah, let's crash on.
I'm just trying to find the comments, Pete.
Kind of crashing. Hopefully it will improve in a moment for you, MK. So yeah, you start off with this deck to start with, and you have different people in it. You've got platoon sergeants. They have special rules as denoted on their card here of different things that they can do. You get your riflemen, and when you draw those, that means you can activate them. You also have a platoon sergeant. I can't remember if I said that one started actually.
I think you did.
Fogs of War, squad leaders as well. Squad leaders do certain things. Basically, the squad leaders and the sergeants enable you to take cards from your additional pile, which doesn't start initially in your hand, and put them into your deck.
The platoon leader can basically tell anybody what to do, and the squad leaders, funnily enough, can only tell their squad. So there's a squad A leader and a squad B leader, and so they can only help squad A and squad B.
Cool. So let's crash on. So you have initiative to start with, don't you?
I do. Yes. So I have initiative. So we just crack on. We both draw 4 from our hand, though.
We do, yes. So, and these will go into a discard pile as you use them.
Each card has commands on it, and you basically can play these cards and do the commands.
And you can see these on the bottom of this card here. Hopefully that goes into focus there, and you can see that it has these different commands on the bottom here. So there's move, attack, and control, and basically move and attack have a number next to them. That's the number of times that you can move or number of dice you can roll when you attack, obviously. And control is actually taking control of a zone. Now you can't move into a zone until you've scouted it.
No.
And you have 1 scout token here, so you can move into that one. But to any other zone I want to go into, I need to move my scouts in there first.
Scouts first. Now I haven't actually drawn any scouts, but I have drawn a squad leader. I've drawn squad leader A, who can bolster for 2. So he's got 2 things he can do. He can bolster and he can inspire. And I can't quite remember what Inspire does, but I shall check that later should I want to do it. Bolster means I can bring more troops in from my supply. So I can bring in 2 troops from my supply, and I can bring in Only from Squad A though, because he's a Squad A leader, so I'm going to bring in a Scout and a Rifleman.
Now it's important to note that they do go into the discard pile
Yes.
to start with, rather than actually into your hand. So
Yeah, they go into so basically that next time when I get to the end of my deck, I'll reshuffle, so they'll be back. They'll be into play then. I've been quite fortunate because I've also drawn my Patrol Sergeant who can bolster for 3.
Big cheat.
So he is going to bring in a Scout B, a Rifleman B, and another Scout A.
I'll zoom out a little bit, and hopefully people might see our cards a little bit more. But if you'd rather I zoomed in so you can see the board more, do let me know.
And then I've also got a Fog of War card which I can't use. And then finally I've got a Rifleman who he can move into this square and will do so.
So Rifleman A.
Rifleman, I read the wrong one. I've read Rifleman,
Cheating
it's
already.
Rifleman A, not Rifleman B. I do that all the time, so that will inevitably happen. So this is a Rifleman A card, obviously means I can only move Rifleman A. But then that's my turn, so I finish and I draw my 4 cards, I think, and then I
Then you wait for me.
wait.
So I've got a Fog of War. I'll get rid of that one straight away because that's no good to man nor beast. Robin, it might help. You might be able to put your cards in front here, and people will be able to see the different piles you've got going on. Then.
Okay, oh, fair enough.
So do it.
Well, I'm not going to now because I finished.
Fine. Yeah, but you can put your discard ones there.
Oh, you want me to put them here?
Yes.
Here, like that. Okay.
Yes. See,
all right,
and people can see them on the screen, so they're all nice and people can see stuff
all
happening.
right. Okay, I'm not used to playing to an audience.
Yes, you are.
Oh yes. We're not
So
a live
I'm going to
audience.
play a Scout now. Now the Scout has Scout 2 on his card, and what that means is I can move 2, effectively scouting as I go. So the Scout A is going to go. Which way is he going to go? He's going to go 1, 2 to there. Now every zone I move into, I have to put a little Scouty token in, and for every Scouty token I get, I have to pick up a Fog of War. So now I've got 2 Fogs of War, and they go into my discard pile. Because the further afield I start to spread my forces, the more chance the Fog of War has of kicking in and causing confusion. Confusion! And then I've got a Squad Leader A, so I'm going to use him to bolster Squad A. So I'm going to pick up 2 Rifleman A cards and put them into my discard pile.
This token here shouldn't be here.
Why not?
Did you? You're not.
I just
no,
put
you
it
are
there. I
Sorry,
just
I
put it
didn't
there.
see that. Sorry, you just went in there. Sorry.
He's not even paying attention.
I'm not. I was reading the rules.
Too busy over
Sorry.
there, la-di-da, reading away.
Sorry. I was thinking, wow, I must have put that there by mistake. I didn't realise you moved that quick.
Oh, I'm fast. I'm small and I'm fast.
That's what I've heard.
I can't remember Captain Tactless if we did do the unmatched one live, or was that pre-recorded?
We did it on Patreon only, I think.
Oh, was it Patreon only?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
thought we did live.
So which one? 0200?
No,
Or this one?
unmatched.
Unmatched. Unmatched was recorded.
That was recorded,
It's
yeah.
out.
So Captain Tactless, you didn't miss that one.
It's out and
That was
available
just
to see.
us. Yeah, that was just us doing it at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use my Rifleman 1, my Rifleman A rather. No, sorry, I didn't do my Rifleman A. I just did my Squad Leader A, and I put 2 Rifleman A's into my discard pile. And then my last card is Rifleman B, and he's going to move to there. Ooh. And that's me done. I've got no more cards left, so I'm going to take 4 new cards.
Okay, now it gets juicy. It's a new
Juicy.
turn, but I don't just get to go. Oh, I have initiative. I don't just get to go. We have to pick from our remaining cards.
We do. So
From our remaining cards. From our
we just
cards
get-
in our hand, we have to pick now one of these cards to go off into the initiative battle off.
Yeah, before that, we've got a quick question. MK said, did he get it right? You basically build the deck in the running game via bolster. Yes, bolster is the one you use to take cards from your sort of reserves pile that's off to one side, and you start to add them to your discard pile. So yes, you are completely correct there. And as people take wounds, we start to remove the cards from our pile, our deck and move them to the side as well. So
I did realise we made a slight mistake. If you do end up being killed in here, then you just but there's still cards in the supply. You can bring them back with a bolster because you can.
I think we did that anyway.
I can't
I
remember.
think anyway.
Okay, well, certainly in one game I played when they were dead, I just took them out.
So these are my 4 cards, and you can see in the top corners are the numbers, and that basically means what my initiative value is going to be for when we test, when we take initiative in a moment. So I've got to decide what I want to do.
You can play Fog of War card. They're only worth 1, but you can play a Fog of War card. If you already have initiative, if it's a tie, you keep it. So I only have to equal what Pete is up to.
Sam Wilson says that he loves this game. Have you played it before, Sam, or are you just already fallen in love with it?
Well, do tell us if we do anything wrong, because we haven't actually played it that much.
Henry Rodriguez, hello Henry,
Hey,
says
Henry.
that he has picked up the North Africa version, but he's yet to play it. Well, hopefully this will inspire you to. So, you picked your card, Robin?
I have.
I'm gonna. I don't know what to go with. Right, are you ready?
Yes.
I'm going to go with scouts for 6.
Scouts for 6. Bugger.
So I've wasted my scouts, and you keep the initiative because you already had it.
The initiative, yes. So that goes into the discard pile.
So you go first.
I go first.
Crisis.
And I'm going to use Scout A, and I'm going to go through here.
Scout 1 to there.
To put my own token on there. And then...
Apologies if I do end up coughing to people. I am just getting over some laryngitis and a chest infection. So.
And Scout there too.
Oh, you big cheek.
Yes, I am.
We'll come on to combat in a moment, but we will explain it as we go, obviously.
Right, now I need to read what Inspire does.
Inspire, isn't that basically you can pick up a card again?
Choose X cards from your play area and add them to your hand. Those cards can be played as normal this turn. I see. If the card specifies a squad, only cards from that squad in your play area may be chosen.
Where's your play area then?
This.
Oh, so you can take cards from your discard pile, basically.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. So I'm going to use. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Cool.
I'm going to use Rifleman B.
Okay.
And he's going to shoot at your scouts.
So Rifleman B are here.
Yeah.
And you're going to shoot at my scouts A here. So they're in a different zone. So normally your riflemen need. I can't remember what you need to hit normally. Oh yes, it's my scouts. So my scouts have a defense value on them. Yeah. Which again, hopefully you can see on there if it focuses in on it. But it's a value of 5 on there. Hopefully that's visible. So you need a 5 based normally.
Yep.
I'm 1 zone away, so you need 6.
Yeah, and you've got 1 point of armour
on this zone because there's a building here. Yeah. So you need 7s.
I need 7s. I've only got attack 1, which means I roll 1 dice. So if it's attack 2, I roll 2 dice, 3, but there aren't very many with those. Machine guns later in the game, yeah. But so I need a 7 or more, so it's not a great chance. And I got a 2.
You suck.
I do indeed sucketh. And then I'm going to use my squad leader. I could inspire. Squad leader B. I'm not going to inspire. I'm going to actually bring in a couple of riflemen for squad B.
Now Sam says that he keeps his cards that he plays from his hand separate to discard, which he thinks we should do. I'd be interested to know why you do that, Sam. I don't know.
Okay, well, so I said.
Do you mean discard, Sam, as in ones when people have been taken damage and we've removed them? Because if so, we will do that.
Or unless you just mean keep them free of the discard until
you finish your turn. Maybe.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Yes, because I guess if you play a card, could you then use your Inspire to pick that card up again, or could you
I'm guessing
not do
you probably can't. I don't know. Maybe that's
what it means.
Maybe the discard is not the play area.
The second one. So when people get wounded, Sam means, I think. So
okay,
yes, we definitely will do that, Sam. We will definitely. Oh no, he says yes now. Trouble is, there's a 30-second delay, Sam. So sorry. We'll try and work out what you're talking about. Do you mean, Sam, that you can't use Inspire to reuse the cards you've just played on that turn? If so, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Or maybe you can if your play area is separate. Let me just see what the play area is.
Robin's going to see what the play area is whilst I take my turn.
Yeah.
So I've got Fog of War. I'm going to get rid of that one because that's no good. I've got Rifleman A. Rifleman A. To start with, I'm going to actually use my platoon sergeant to bolster. I'm going to bolster 3. War Machine's on. Hello, War Machine. Hopefully Sam's writing a much more detailed message to explain to us cretins what he means.
So we are indeed cretins. If there's any any rule that can be wrongly interpreted, then I would do that.
We will do that.
Well,
I'm going to use my platoon.
Think it's more me. It's more of a me thing than a you thing.
So I'm going to use my bolster. I'm going to take 1 Rifleman B, 1 Scout A, and 1 Scout B to put into my discard pile.
Into a play area in front of them.
And then I'm going to use Rifleman A. Rifleman A can't really do much apart from move to that zone because I haven't got any more scouting done. Because I used my other scouts up foolishly. Now I've only got 1 card left in this pile, so I take that card for 1 of my 4 and I shuffle this slightly larger deck and I take 3 more cards from it. Sam says, so the cards you play in your turn shouldn't go into your discard pile.
Okay, and then do they go into the discard pile at the end of the turn? Or do they stay in the play area? Is the discard pile when you're dead? I can't quite find. Oh yeah, shuffle. Here we are. Whenever you need to draw a card, your deck is empty. Shuffle your discard pile into a deck. So I assume the play area stays here. If you inspire somebody, you bring somebody out of that, not your discard pile, and then you I think we did play that right last time. We've just misremembered since we last played.
Sam says, so you are not doing what you're doing now, and then he says yes.
Right. Okay.
So hopefully we get that right, but do correct us if we get it wrong. So.
Yeah, we'll continue playing what we think it is, and you can shout out if we.
No, you're still wrong. You
ballsed
cretins.
it up again.
So we've got a card. We've got to do initiative again.
We have, yes.
This is oh, don't like this. Right, I'm going to go with this one. People probably can't see, but maybe they can. It's even actually focused on his face. It thinks it's a person. It thinks it's people. There's 14 of you in tonight. Hello, every one of you. You're all beautiful, lovely peoples. And do go and check out all our posts on Facebook about Agent Gone.
Did you just see what I had there?
No, I didn't. But I'm not changed. I've still got it in my hand.
Okay, fair enough.
So I'm playing Squad Leader.
I'm playing a Fog of War.
No, I could have gone so much cheaper.
You could have done. Oh.
So I go first. So I'm going to play Fog of War. I'm then going to play a Squad Leader A to bolster Rifleman A.
So there is a little token to denote
Scout A.
initiative, which Pete now
It's
takes
mine.
control of.
Well, precious. And then I'm going to play a Rifleman A. And I shouldn't have played these in my discard pile according to Sam. I should keep these separate. So I shall do that, and hopefully that's right, Sam. Do let me know if I'm wrong. Rifleman A now. Where are they? Rifleman A are here. So I could move or I could attack.
Just as a word of note, the one that you play for initiative, you discard, doesn't go into your play.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't go into your play area. I suppose that stops you inspiring him back out again.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Makes sense. Again, I apologise for the coughing. So I've got a Rifleman A left. Rifleman A is here. I can either move or I could shoot. Shooting seems like a folly at the moment, so I'm just going to move him forwards to there. And now I presume I put all of these into my discard pile.
Yes.
Because that's the end of my go.
Go.
And I draw 4 new ones. Over to you, Robbie Roo.
Okay.
Sam says yes. Excellent. Thank you, Sam. He's looking at me putting the cards in the discard pile, and I go, no, you idiots.
So I'm going to play Scout A.
Scout, eh?
And they're going to go there. Oh, do you know what I didn't do when I scouted here?
What's that?
I didn't pick up.
Oh, you didn't pick up Fog of War.
Oh, no,
you should pick up 2 of them.
No, I've only done one because that was already.
No, but you've done one there and one there.
I can't remember now whether I did. Can I have a look in my deck and see?
Well, see how many Fog of Wars you've got
that's
left.
what I've got. I've got 1.
No, I mean how many you've got in your
Oh, yeah.
thingy pile. Can you start with about 8, don't you?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Bloody
6!
cheat!
I mean, not 8. 6!
Bloody cheat!
Okay, I'll shuffle those 2 in. All right.
So what kind of bloody cheating this man does? He's not doing any of it right.
I forget everything. See, if I can misinterpret a rule, I will, or willfully or accidentally.
Willfully
I will.
or otherwise.
So anyway, so I do scout here.
Yep.
And they're actually going to do the hokey cokey and come back again.
But. Okay.
So that's the Scouts A.
Scout A.
My Rifleman A.
Rifleman A.
Are going to control this zone here.
We're going to do that a lot, by the way. So apologies.
Yes, my Riflemen are going to control this zone here.
I forgot we're controlling. Oh no.
Yeah. Actually, if you just controlled this one, you would just win.
Will I?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
So I better move my Rifleman into this zone here. So
Okay.
you can't.
Oh.
Because we had that conversation.
Oh. I feel cheated.
I don't know if you could have. They only just arrived.
They had.
Yeah.
They
So
had,
actually, So actually, if I hadn't moved the Rifleman in there, because you can't control something if you've got enemies in the zone. But yes, you could potentially have won. That would have been the end of the live stream, which would have been fairly disappointing.
I feel a little bit cheated now. A little bit disappointed.
A little bit disappointed. Right, so they go there, and then I draw 4 cards.
And then we have to decide who goes first.
Oh yes.
What do I do? What do I do?
What'll I do?
You. So you don't get all the singing when we edit these.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
You ready?
Aw.
Rifles.
Scouts.
Oh bugger.
It's mine. It's mine.
No. Oh no.
Right.
Some people mentioned last time when we were playing, because the last time we streamed we were playing a World War II game. And it's not that we're always going to stream World War II games.
We actually thought we'd stream this to tie in with that game.
Yes.
because we played 0200 hours. You can go and check out the stream. It is still there.
It is still
there
there.
is an unboxing coming very soon, but unfortunately it's summer holidays and my kids are at home and I haven't got around to actually releasing that damn video yet. But I will do.
Chasm.
I will do probably tomorrow. I thought I actually had some time to do it today, and I thought, well, there's no point doing it today because everybody's going to be watching this lovely video.
Yeah. And after this video, we're going to be playing a game of Cascadius,
Which is completely different.
completely different, but it'll be on different streams. You will have to keep an eye out for that one when it starts, just to keep things separate. So do check that out too.
Right. So I've done my. No, I haven't done anything yet.
Captain Tech says, can you just ask, is his TV breaking or is there a yellow transparent square on the screen? I'm assuming you mean this one here. I think it's just because we've got a bit of glare, unfortunately.
Yeah, there is
this
some
one
glare.
here isn't actually
Yeah,
transparent.
Is that what you mean?
Hope it's that. It's the
It's 11B.
It's the problem with playing with shiny card.
We're not spraying everything matte.
No,
Who's
it would be a
Matt?
silly idea.
Okay, so I'm actually going to shoot your rifleman with my rifleman.
Ow. So this is your Rifleman B.
My rifleman B,
Shooting
yes.
my Rifleman A.
Yeah.
Okay. So my Rifleman is a 4, and I get 1 for the zone, but you're in the same zone as me, so that's it.
It's literally a 5 or more. It's a 6!
Boo!
So I have hit you, which I think means you have to discard a card.
So I have to get rid of Rifleman B card. I have to get rid of it if it's in my hand, but it's not because I used it at the start for initiative. Oh no, Rifleman A card, sorry, which I do have in my hand.
Okay.
So I do need to get rid of this card.
Yep.
So it comes out of the cards I actually was holding, and it gets discarded completely. Now,
Indeed.
if I didn't have one in my hand, it goes to the deck. If I didn't have one in my deck, it goes to the discard pile, I think.
It does say here, if you haven't got a card in your hand, they must remove it from their discard pile. If you don't have a card in your unit in their discard pile, they remove it from their deck. They must then shuffle their deck. If they don't have a card of that unit in their deck, they must instead remove the combat counter from the board.
Oh, Captain Toast thinks it might be the edge of the dice box. So is it just up there that you could see it? Maybe that's it. Yes, I might have to slightly modify it, very slightly. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Oh, or do you mean? Oh, I see. There's a thing up on the screen. Yeah, sorry about that. There's a thing just over here, I think, and it shouldn't be there because it's on the screen. Because it was all very last minute, so apologies for that one.
What have you done?
If I do that, it'll go away. It was the dice cam. It's the annoying camera showing the feed info. No one cares basically, but it's the detail from the screen that's showing on the annoyingly. I got rid of it before, and then it's back again. So I'll have to try and sort it out. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, right.
Technical glitches. Go ahead, Robin.
Glitches, britches, glitches. I've got a scout. What should I do with my scout? I think I'm going to shoot your rifleman again.
Oh.
They got an attack 1, so they're going to shoot your rifleman 1, but I need 7s this time. Oh, no, I need 6s.
Got him.
6s. 8!
Woo!
What was another rifleman down?
So that's Rifleman A again, is it?
Rifleman A, yes.
So I don't have it in my hand now. Do I go to? I can't remember.
So
Is it
discard and then
Okay.
and then deck. Is that
So
right?
I
Yes.
have one in my discard pile.
Right, okay.
So it's another Rifleman A gone.
Okay. And then I'm going to inspire using my squad leader and pick up my rifleman and use him to attack.
Can you do that?
Yeah, that's what Inspire does. It picks up somebody from your play area,
Oh right.
puts it back in your hand.
Okay. I like that.
I've got to check that. Now you've asked me. I'm sure. Inspire. Choose up to X cards, X being 1 in this case, from your play area and add them to your hand. These cards can be played as normal this turn. And if it specifies a squad, which it does, is B, but luckily everybody I drew this turn is B. So it's a 10!
Oh, so it's another Rifleman A gone.
Yes. I think a 10 is always a success as well, although I may have just completely made that up.
Rifleman A gone again. I've only got one Rifleman A left. My Rifleman A squad's nearly been annihilated.
Excellent.
You big ruddy cheat. Unfortunately, I didn't
Yes,
turn
the
the
star
dice
showing 0
count,
is
so there we go.
always successful, no matter how high the defender's total defence value.
I think I can see the box you're talking about, and it
Is it
might
still
just
there?
it might be the dice box shadow. So
Okay.
I don't know if you can turn up the light at all.
No. Turn off the light.
That doesn't help. Well, that might. Hope maybe not. Oh, I can see what he means. I'll have to try and fix it in situ.
Okay.
So, but we'll keep playing whilst we're doing
Do you
it.
mean fix it in the studio?
Shut up. So it's over to me now.
It is, yes. No, I put those in there and draw myself 4 more cards.
I will try and get rid of that NML after my turn. So I'm going to play my platoon sergeant. And I'm going to bolster 3 from Rifleman B because Rifleman A does not have long for this world. And then I'm going to use my Scout A. And Scout A. I might as well attack you back.
Okay.
Well, actually, I want to try and get to some other zones, don't I? So Scout A is actually going to go 1, 2 to there.
Okay.
So he's going to scout both of these 2 zones.
Ooh.
In fact, I might as well go to there and there. Through that one and that one. And then I've got to pick up 2 Fogs of Woes. And that's them all done. So done, 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 done.
Dun, 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 dun.
So that's that. So now I've got to draw 4 more cards.
Yes, and then we're back to choosing initiatives.
And I will try and work out getting rid of that M&L thing and getting rid of the yellowy bit in a moment as well. So I've got to go first, haven't I?
Well, no, we'll both choose.
But sorry, yes, I know.
Sorry.
I know what I meant.
I don't.
No, neither do I really.
Oh, what do I want to do?
Right, you can use that one. You ready? Scouts.
Scouts!
Oh, sugar.
Don't like it.
Oh, need to get that dice off the screen. Get that dice out there.
Sorry.
Curses, that means you go first.
Okay, so I've got a Fog of War, which I shall just discard. And I'm going to use my Rifleman A.
Hey.
And he's going to move into here. And then I'm going to use my Squad Leader to inspire my Rifleman A, who is actually then going to control this one here. That's me done.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm hoping that I've just maybe got rid of some of the stuff. So let's try that and see what happens. Sorry, this is what happens when you do stuff live.
Live! I'm sorry.
I just get very carried away sometimes.
What does that do? Command. Draw. Oh, that's draw them from your deck into your hand. I don't think I've got a horrible feeling. I've got 2 Fogs of War left in my hand. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that.
Ha ha.
Could be wrong. I may have misremembered.
Right, I'm hoping that now... No, it's still there. Bloody thing.
I don't understand what's happening. I could do my soliloquy from Hamlet now, but I'm not on camera, so I can't.
I'm just trying to get rid of the epoxy screen.
I can flex my muscles.
No one can see that.
No, I know. That's what I'm doing.
Right.
So talk amongst yourselves.
Right, I'm gonna sort that out in a moment. After I've had my turn, so it's my turn now.
Yes. Well, yes, it is your turn. Yes, absolutely.
So I'm going to get rid of Fog of War. I've got Riflemen's. What do I do with my Riflemen's? So Rifleman A. Rifleman A. They're going to shoot at your Rifleman B.
They do that as sort of English, but none of them are English.
None of them are English at all, no. So you're a 4 and you're in a zone with a 1, so I need 5 or more. 7.
Oh, you've done it. So what do I need to do is just discard a Rifleman A.
Rifleman B.
Oh, Rifleman B. Okay, I do have one of those in my hand. So I will discard that.
And then I've got a Rifleman B who's in this one here, and he's actually going to claim that. So well, there's no point, is there, really?
No.
Because I don't get any points at that. So he's just going to shoot you as well. So that's a 4, 5.
I assume I pick up at the end. We don't just pick up at the beginning, do we? I've just realised I won't have any cards to play with next turn. So when do we pick up? Draw cards, play a turn.
So I'm going to shoot whilst you're working that out. So Rifleman B on your Rifleman B is a 4 normally.
Oh, see, I don't think I actually pick up. I think I should have these yet.
Sam, tell us.
So I think
should he draw?
I think I should draw.
Or do we wait to the end of the turn? It kind of makes sense.
Discard the Rifleman from my discard pile instead.
Okay. So B is shooting at B. You're a 4. You're in a zone 1, which makes it 5, and you're 1 zone away, which makes it 6. So I need another 7 or more. No, 3. Well, I need a 6 more, but it didn't work. So that's that done. All in the discard, and now we draw again. Oh, exactly 4 left. How pleasing.
Oh, a surprise! These are the same cards as I just put down there.
Right, ready?
Yes.
Scouts.
Rifleman.
Ah, so I steal initiative.
You do.
Give it to me. So I've got a Fog of War and a Fog of War, so I'm going to get rid of both of them. And then I've got Scouts A. And my Scouts A can't actually...
They can attack.
They can attack, but they can't claim.
No.
Which is annoying.
Yeah.
Very annoying. Yeah. I'm going to shoot from them to your Rifleman A. So you're 4, 5 because you're 1 zone away, 6, 7 because of the zone has 2 armour in it. Ooh. So I need a 7.
You're shooting the Rifleman?
Yeah. Right. Try that one again.
Oh, I'm just going to knock the furniture over.
7!
So you hit.
7!
So it's a Rifleman A, which I don't have in my hand. I have to discard from my...
Oh no, they do have Recon.
No, Recon isn't...
Oh, Recon isn't claim, is it?
Recon is you put a Fog of War.
Oh yes, that's it. Yeah, probably should have done that maybe, but anyway. That's all of my cards done. But I'm not going to draw back up yet.
No.
So I'm not meant to.
Okay, so I think I'm going to shoot at your Rifleman A.
Oh.
With my Rifleman B.
Rifleman B.
So I need 5s.
Well, hopefully, maybe they can't. Maybe the thing's
I've got a 6, Pete.
What are you doing? I can't even remember.
Shoot your Rifleman A. I need 5s.
Boo.
4 6s would be fine.
So I've got to get rid of a Rifleman A from my deck.
Yes.
Rifleman A, there they go. I don't even know if I have any Rifleman A's left.
You have one over here, so you don't. So you actually, yeah. So you did manage to discard one. If I could get another shot off,
you'll kill that one over there, and they'll be out.
No, I won't kill that one.
Oh, okay.
This will go off.
Oh yes,
and then
sorry.
You can
yeah.
bolster it, but then come on over here.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh.
I think I've solved the little pop-up box issue. Don't know how, but I think I have. So hopefully,
I'm going to use my platoon sergeant to bolster for 3. I'm going to bring in another Rifleman B and 2 Rifleman A's.
Rifleman A. We can do that.
My last card is a Fog of War, so I get rid of those.
Ooh, but you don't draw new yet.
Well, I do because it's the end of the turn.
Oh, okay. I thought you had to wait till it was my go. Oh no, I went first.
You went first.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
You went 2. So.
Right, here we go. So another 4 cards. If anybody has any questions about this game, any other games you'd like to see us play, anything else in general, or comments on anything, Agents Con 22 especially.
Oh, Agents Con 22. I will say, basically, Agents Con 22 is very informal.
It will
There'll be some miniatures games being played, but if you want to bring a board game along that you would like to play with us, then bring it along and we'll do our best to find the time.
There will be board games as well.
We'll bring some board games, yeah.
We're bringing board games along and stuff like that.
Yes.
We could bring this along.
Yeah, I might do.
Right, what am I doing?
Let's see if you can stop me.
Well, I could not drive us.
Well, I can drive.
No. It is impossible.
It's very well served by the train too.
It's true. But I don't think I'd want to carry all the boxes. No, we've got to take elect accounts with us.
Elect accounts, yes.
Or what other games would people like to see us take?
Or
if you're going to go, obviously. If you're not going, you don't get to say.
You can say.
No, you can. We'll just ignore you.
I think I know what I'm going to pick. I'm going to play this one.
Scouts!
Fog of War!
Oh, it's fine. Okay, so I get to go first.
Yep.
Okay, so I've got a platoon sergeant. I'm going to play him first. I'm going to bolster with both my riflemen and my scouts. So they're my last ones. Do I have to take a third one? Do I have to take a Fog of War? I'll take it anyway because it'll probably end up in there.
I think so. Let me see what it says.
Okay.
That would seem, silly.
But I might.
Take up to.
Up to, okay, cool. Anonymous Jeff says he's thinking of bringing Colt Express so it can have loads of players.
I'd love to play that, yes.
Well, there you go, Robin's on. Anonymous Jeff.
Oh, cool, I really want to play that.
Okay, we will. Okay, so I've got Rifleman B, which are over here. So I'm going to move to there for one of them, and I've got another one.
Getting tasty in here.
And I'm going to shoot your Rifleman B.
Try it.
So I need 5s, because you're 4 and the zone is a 1.
Oh!
Shoot.
Because I have one in my hand.
That's me. I'm done. Over to you.
Okay, I've got a Fog of War in my hand, which is next to useless. Oh, sorry, I'm next to useless. But
hang on, you're next to me. Oh, I see. No.
And I think my scouts are going to attack your Rifleman A.
Rifleman A.
But it's so I'm 1 away. The scouts are here.
Rifleman A here.
Yeah. So I'm 1 away. So that's 6s. So only 6 or more.
Yeah, because it's 1 for the zone and 1 for the
shield. And
and you missed completely.
Rolled out, and it's a 5. So not enough.
I see what you mean about that little yellow box now, and that's bugging me too. So I will try and solve that.
Yellow box. I can't see it.
It's very, 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 very subtle around the edge.
Okay.
Can just about see it though.
I got glasses this week.
Oh!
I hate them. I think they basically are reading glasses, and they only work if I'm actually reading. Any other time, if I'm playing a game,
Clues in the name.
Well, if I'm playing a game, they bring up close up one bit of it, but as soon as I look at a different part of the board, it just go blurred.
Everything else is blurry.
So I haven't been able to. Use
Are they like bifocals then?
No, I didn't get bifocals.
All right, because you're not.
Because I'm not distance. I'm not distance learning.
You're always distanced from me.
Oh, you say that. You don't mean that.
You're never close anymore.
They're not pillows.
Luca Delphi says, "Hi guys, hope you're well. Cool game, but can't wait for next Warhammer video. Which Warhammer are you looking forward to next for us?"
Yeah.
To play, because there's a lot of Warhammer out there.
We are playing Underworlds live next week.
We will, yeah.
Yes,
We were going to play some
Underworlds
Underworld.
will be back next week, and there may or it may not be some Hexbane offerings in the week after. There may or may not be. Can't comment.
Hexbane. Right. Got a pick for initiative. Captain Tackler says it's not bugging him anymore, it's just worried that it was his 4K TV. It's bugging me now though. I want to sort it out.
He has problems with things like that.
Yeah.
5.
7.
Oh.
Still got it. First one I'm going to get rid of is my Fog of War. I've got... Ooh, okay, so I'm going to use my Rifleman B next to shoot my Rifleman B at your Rifleman B. Ooh. So it's a 4 and the zone is a 1, so it's 5s. Sam Wilson says his tea is ready. Enjoy your tea, Sam. Yes. We have our tea right here. It's probably not the same tea that you're referring to.
It's very late for tea. I wonder if he might be somewhere else.
It might be.
Maybe we'll just, which is fine. I don't know. I've no idea what time it is.
It's 9:30.
9:30. Okay. We're
right.
Not going to get two games of this,
no, we're not. No, we're not. So me against you for 5s. I need 5s. 1. That's not 5.
That's
I'm then going to use my squad leader.
That's not good.
To inspire my Rifleman. Do it again.
Do it again. That's what I did to you earlier.
That bloody dice bounced off.
Oh, the dice charm works again.
MK says, "Oh, we're back at Underworlds. Last time we watched, we stopped playing it. We kind of had stopped, but at the same time, we're not doing it anywhere near as regularly as we used to. We're certainly not playing it twice a week or anything like that.
No, but we have. I think we still enjoy it as a casual game.
Yeah, but we're definitely going to be on the casual front.
And because we may or may not be recording some Hexbane stuff next week, we're going to do a live game before we play that, and then go off and do that.
Yep.
If we are doing that, obviously, which I can't comment on, maybe. I've literally no idea whether I'm allowed to comment on it. It's the email says all contents of this email are secret, but I don't know whether that means the fact that you're even being sent the box.
We didn't say that we've got it. We didn't get anything.
But then everybody says, "Oh, well, I'm going to be doing this next week." So anyway,
that's true. Sod it.
Yeah.
Captain Tactics says, "Is it possible for we can stream till the American Football Hall of Fame game starts so as to keep him awake?" Well, we'll try our best, but we'll probably be streaming till around 10:30, 11, maybe something like that.
Maybe. Right. Sorry, I'm completely. Is it my turn? Right. Okay. So it's all getting a bit sticky.
Yeah.
So my Rifleman Bs are going to shoot you, Pete.
Oh. I'm assuming you're shooting my Rifleman As?
Yes.
To try and wipe them off the map now?
Yes. A 10!
Oh, they're out. My Rifleman As are gone.
Dead Rifleman As.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't have a Rifleman A in here, did I?
Oh, because you picked one up, didn't you? So they're not gone because you picked your last one up.
So that one goes there.
Yeah, so now that they're now on their last...
But they can't do anything.
They're on their uppers.
Activate them or anything, so.
Oh, no, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Okay.
So that's not much good, neither.
But I think I have to remove them. I can't control this zone until I've removed them.
There's one poor bloke left hiding in a bush, screaming.
And then I'm going to activate my Rifleman... No, actually, then I'm going to activate my Scouts. And my Scouts are going to shoot at your Rifleman Bs. Which means I need 6s, I think. 6!
Something cheap. So your Scouts say shooting my Rifleman Bs.
Yes.
So one for the zone and one for the arms. So
yes,
6s, yes.
6, yeah.
So I need to get rid of a Rifleman B from my discard pile.
And I think...
I've lost a lot of people.
I think Rifleman A is going to do the same. No, missed.
No, he's not. So get stuffed.
So they're gone. And it's a new turn.
It's a new turn, it's a new day for me. Right, sorry, I need to take some cards. I'm too busy singing.
This normally gets cut out.
Mum's just says I've gone quiet. Hopefully I haven't gone quiet. It was just because I was fiddling.
He was really upset that he just lost his Rifleman.
What am I doing? What do I even want to do anymore? I don't know.
What do I do now?
Right, ready?
Yep.
Rifleman.
Fog of War!
Sod in hell. I've got 2 Fog of Wars, I'll get rid of them. I've got a Scout B.
Oh, they're over there.
Yeah. So I'm going to go boink boink. I might as well.
That's 2 more Fog of Wars in your deck, though.
Yeah. And well, actually, it seems a bit pointless to do that, thinking about it.
I mean, you can't control... I was thinking the same thing, because if you have to move these riflemen to control them, and if you do that, I'll shoot these ones and then control that one.
Well, that's what I thought, yeah. So actually, I'm just going to move them. I can't move them.
You can't move them.
I
You have to scout. You can scout to where you've already been.
Oh yeah,
so you can go there, and there. You won't get any more Fog of
so
Wars.
we're getting more Fugaboos.
Oh, goodness me. It's getting busy in there.
Hopefully you can still hear me, Anonymous Jeff.
So Rifleman B is going to have a shot at your Rifleman Bs.
Yeah.
Needing 5s. 1!
Ah! Get stuffed.
Rifleman A.
Rifleman A.
Is going to have a go at your Rifleman Bs. 4!
Ah!
And then my platoon sergeant is going to enable me to command for 2, which means I can draw 2 new cards.
Oh, yeah,
One of which is a Fog of War, and the other one is a Rifleman. So I will shoot at your Rifleman B again.
B?
A Rifleman B, yes.
So they're there.
Yeah, 9. So
Rifleman B are there.
Rifleman B. So I've got you.
So my Rifleman A are gone.
No, I'm going to shoot at your Bs because you haven't got any A's in the deck, have you? So although they are stopping me from doing what I need to do,
there goes my Rifleman
I
B.
need to whittle you down.
I'm going to be out this.
Right. So that's
new cards.
They go to there. I've got 5 left. 4.
Now, I know our dice tray is generally one of our big selling points, but if the green, yellowy square thing annoys people, we could just go to a regular picture-in-picture of the dice tray and just have it in a corner.
I can't even see the green, yellowy square thing.
It's more pronounced just along there. But anyway.
Is it because of the green screen?
I think it's the shade. It's just the shade from the light or something.
Okay, so we'd need like a light box on. I don't know.
We just put the whole thing in a box.
Yeah.
We won't be able to reach it.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
Sorry.
MK says he's got to leave. See you later, MK. If you do come back,
Bye,
we'll
MK.
play the other one later.
Yeah.
Jim says the sound's gone low. I haven't changed the sound volume.
We've all gone low, or just Pete?
No, I think he says everything, but I haven't changed the volume, so maybe turn your speaker up.
Maybe we suddenly went low, though. I don't know. How strange.
Yeah, maybe we're just quiet for a minute.
Yeah.
Fog of War.
6!
Sod. Well, I guess
it's quite good, isn't it? Yeah, it's a Sod of War.
Sod of War.
So it's me first. Okay, I've got a scout. So my scout Bs are going to shoot your rifleman Bs.
Ouch. Oh dear, so we need 5s.
9.
So rifleman B, I haven't got it in my hand at least. That's another rifleman B gone from the deck. I am in trouble.
And then I've got a scout A, and they're going to shoot at your rifleman Bs.
Scout are a different hex though, so it's
I've got a 1 anyway.
So it matters not.
And I've got I've got a bolster. Maybe a bit of a waste because I can only do one of my remaining cards. But it's bolstered 2. Yeah. I think, but I could inspire and have another shot. I think it's worth getting the rifleman in place. I'm going to do that. Bring the rifleman in.
So then me.
Discard
got
those.
Fog of War, and then got 2 scouts, Scout A and Scout B. So
shot each.
Scout A, I'm going to get rid of a Fog of War.
Okay, good plan with recon.
Yeah, with recon.
Or is that conceal? Let me just double check which one it actually is. Conceal. Take a fog. Conceal puts a Fog of War card in my card, in my discard. Puts in my discard pile. And a recon, you chose one from your hand and remove it from a game, and then draw a card from your deck. That card can be played as normal this turn. That's pretty cool.
So I won't discard it. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Get rid of it that way, and then I'll draw a new one. So that was my Scout A I was using. Ooh, I've got another Scout A. I haven't got any more Fog of Wars though. So
Right. Yeah, they do have to be from your hand. Yeah.
I might as well shoot my scouts at your rifleman.
Bs presumably.
No, A's the ones.
A's. Okay.
They're
they're further away.
So I'll shoot them. So I need 6s.
7s.
Well, I'm on 4, so it doesn't matter.
7 because he's got a shield 2 in that square.
James asks, what scale is this, darling? Well, darling, it's not got a scale at all because it's a board game. Trying to be bloody clever with me.
Is that your friend James?
That's Mr. James Bartlett.
Okay.
Hello, James.
Okay.
It's not a scale. It's not got a scale. It's a board game. But it'd be really, really tiny.
Yeah.
It'd be like 1/1,000,000th
There's
scale.
all these massive saucers breaking all the trees.
And then my last one, I've got Scout B. And I should be putting them separate, but they're going to go there in a moment anyway. Scout B are going to shoot you a Rifleman B.
Okay.
So I need 5s.
5s.
Give me a 10. Oh,
5's enough.
5 will do, so that's another one gone.
Rifleman B.
Do let us know what you think of the stream. Are you enjoying the live version? Because this is what we are intending to do from now on Thursday.
So I've got 1 card left and I shuffle these.
I've got 2 left and I'm going to shuffle the rest of mine. Yeah, we are planning on doing it this way because it's just less hassle to try and edit videos. We can get stuff out quicker. Hopefully the quality is not that much worse and you get some impromptu singing, which everyone always likes.
In many ways, it's more fun.
I think so, and it's less stressful.
Yeah. Does seem to be. Well, that might be just the choice of game. Right, I have picked mine.
Oh, what do I do? Oh, yeah, okay. Scouts.
Squad leader.
Oh, bottom. You
still have initiative.
Should have just gone with the flipping fog of war. Flipping, flapping, flipping.
Throw away my fog of war. Oh no, I don't have to actually, do I? Because I can recon with my scouts.
Ooh.
Now I know how it works.
Now we know how this game works.
Recon with my scouts and draw a new card. So they go in there and this, so I draw a new card. Ha ha ha!
And as Captain Tavis points out, when we make errors, they can get pointed out much quicker.
Yes, that is very true. That is definitely true. Errors, us. I've got us confused with somebody else. I'm going to shoot your rifleman with my rifleman.
So
but my A's.
Ah, the A's.
So it says 6s rather than 5s.
Yeah, 4 normally.
Oh, bounced off a 9. And the last one I picked up was a fog of war. So
we have been editing out singing. I'm sorry, Warmshoe. So I'm going to get rid of fog of war, and I'm going to use my Scouts B to shoot at your Rifleman B. I'm slowly whittling them away.
I'm going to say you are whittling my whittles.
Whittle. 6. That's 1 down. It's
Oh, hang on.
Rifleman B.
I haven't shot with those yet, have I? So actually, I need to watch that because
I mean, Captain Tax says our errors are our selling point. It's what, and that just goes to show the amount of editing I do, and yet still the errors
it's our USP.
through. And then I've got a Rifleman B. They're going to shoot because they're here.
Yeah,
they're going to shoot your Rifleman B as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. I need to move. I hadn't thought of that. I need to move some people in.
9.
Oh.
Takes him down. One thing that is bugging me, I do need to sort the camera out because right now I'm on this side of the board, but my hand comes on from the other side, and I can't express how much that annoys me. So that's me done. It's back over to you again. Oh no, we've got to take cards.
New card, yeah.
I know how this game works.
Oh.
Right, ready?
Yeah.
Fog of war!
Platoon sergeant.
Oh, that made you burn up. You don't want to put him there.
No. Yeah, I did maybe burn it, but actually, I could command with him, I suppose. But actually, he to a degree, I've only got 1 card there, so his bolster's no use now.
One thing I do like is whilst all these cards look very similar, they all have names on, and the artwork is slightly different.
They're all names, I think, of the people who were in the
very cool
in the platoon of the 30th.
Even if these are the Germans, they were obviously just men at the time, and in whatever situation they were in. And I just like the fact that all the artwork's slightly different on them. I didn't notice it to start with.
Right, so my scouts are going to pile in. Whoa, just 1 into there.
Oh, bitch! But can they do that? Because they've got a scout, haven't they?
Yeah, well, they've got a scout.
Is that up to 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll let you.
Thank you. Well, if not, I'll go this way.
Sam will show us the cards. These are the cards I've got.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what you meant, Sam, or whether you just want to see the artwork on them. That's what I've got. Stop looking at
Sorry.
Bloody cheat.
Then my Rifleman Bs are going to shoot at your Rifleman Bs.
Ow.
A 7.
Oh dear. So I've got to get rid of a Rifleman B. None in my hand. There's 1 on my discard pile. I don't know how many of those I've got left. Not many though.
And then my Rifleman A are going to shoot your Rifleman B as well. An 8.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Got to get rid of a Rifleman B. On the bottom there. You put your card in the wrong pile.
Oh yeah.
Right, so I'm going to use a Scout A to recon and get rid of a Fog of War and draw a new card. Oh, now that changes things a little. I'm then going to use my Scout A again. Should go there. And I'm going to shoot at your Rifleman A.
Okay, so you need 7s. 9. So the Rifleman A gone.
Another Rifleman A.
There.
And then I'm going to use my Squad Leader to inspire him and do it again.
Okay.
Come on. No. I guess that's fair enough. So they will go in discard piles. Another 4 cards. I say. And I've got a Fog of War.
Me too.
Boo, so you get to go first then.
Yes. I'm going to use my Rifleman A to shoot at your Rifleman B. Although, have you got any cards? I don't know whether I'm allowed to.
Rifleman B?
I don't know if I'm allowed to. No, I think I'm going to look in here.
Smells like cheating.
1, 2, 3, 4,
John's
5.
been summoned. See you later, John.
Okay,
Thanks
you've
for
got
joining
5
us.
of each, so you haven't got any Riflemen left.
Oh, bugger. It's time to start shooting the scouts up then. Although the scouts can't claim things. So
No.
how do I claim things? I can't win now then, can I?
No.
Oh.
All you can do is you can kill my Rifleman and it's a draw.
Guess like it sounds... Yeah, okay, fine.
But if we're getting to the end of the stream, we could finish. But you could play for a draw. Okay, so...
I can't remember when our next game's meant to start.
10 o'clock.
Is it 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Right. I think we'll see how quick we can get through these.
Okay, I've got a scout left. My scout is going to shoot at your Rifleman B.
Okay. Just to wipe them out off the face of the planet.
Yeah. 8. So that does kill.
Rifleman B
And
are
that takes
out
that off
of
and
the
you
game.
can't discard. Is it the per sandwich? So it's right, you can't bolster. Once people are dead, you can't bolster them anymore. I assume they're removed from the game. I assume that's right. Otherwise it could go on forever, couldn't it?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
yes, yeah. Sorry, I'm just doubting myself.
Captain says, are there 2 versions of these? There's Normandy one, the Africa one. There's going to be...
There's an expansion for this as well, and then there's going to be Stalingrad, which is going to be a huge box.
Yeah, that's like 90 quid.
It's 90
These are normally
quid,
about 30, aren't they?
So it's going to be a huge box. I'm not quite sure what's going to be in it. And then
gonna
there's
be a
going to be
plain
Battle of
version.
Britain, which I'm quite looking forward to. Battle of Britain.
Definitely looking forward to Battle of Britain. I want to start it's going to be a much bigger battle, whether it be tanks and stuff like that. That could be quite cool.
Just
It kind of needs little models though. We need 10 mil scales.
that would be quite nice. That would be cool. My last card is a Fog of War.
Okay.
Oh no, hang on a minute. Not confused now. Oh yeah,
Yeah, you just put some in the wrong pile.
Did I actually use this scout? I don't think I did. I shot you with the Rifleman. But I don't think I used the scout. I can't remember.
No, I don't think you've used the
No, I don't
scout.
think I did. Okay, so the scouts.
Sam says yes. If you have cards in your supply, they spawn at your base.
Yes,
Well,
but
it's
the
a-
supply, the supply is empty, so they're basically done now.
Yeah. Yeah. Once your supply's gone, there's nothing left.
Yeah. So I'm going to shoot at your. I need to get 3 more points. No, 2 more points.
Well, I can't.
No, I know.
I think we're going to have to.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to shoot at your scouts in this square here.
Okay. Scouts B.
Oh, there's not much chance I should kill it there. But actually, I'll shoot the rifle one, so I've got to go get
Okay.
them.
Can wipe them off.
Yeah. Yes.
Rifleman A gone. So all I've got is my scouts left now. I'm going to play my platoon sergeant's command 2 cards. Okay. I'm going to use my scouts A to get rid of. I'm going to recon a Fog of War out. Not that I can do anything. I'm then going to play scouts B. I'm going to shoot your rifleman B. 4, that's a no. I'm going to use my squad leader to inspire him to do it again.
6, so that's enough. I don't think I've got any left. Rifleman B, wasn't it? Oh no, I've got 1 left. So
We're going to have to, in a minute, we're going to have to stop this stream and get ready for the next one. We're just going to have to sweep all of this into our box. What? Undaunted? Don't know what you're talking about. We're playing Cascadia. Cascadia I'm looking forward to playing, although
Good.
it's very random.
Good. You said you would hate to play a game
Wild
like
animals.
You said you'd hate to play a game like that or
I was
something.
very
You weren't
confused.
just, so I totally thought, right, we've got to play this. This is going to be really tricky now. Okay, so I can't.
Clock's ticking.
Sorry. Okay, so I need to pick a card, don't I?
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick this one.
Scouts.
Scouts 6.
You keep hold of it.
So
you've
yes.
claimed 2, haven't you?
So I'm going to use my Scouts B to shoot at your Scouts B.
Those probably need to be the other way out, don't they?
Well, they're literally the discard is
Oh,
just
sorry,
finished, so
I
they
thought,
can't. Yeah.
sorry, I thought that was.
So I took the last. I just took the last 4
I
cards.
see. I apologise.
So yeah, I'm gonna attack your. No, actually no. I'm gonna move into that zone.
Okay.
Rather than doing any attacking, and then then I'm going to use my rifleman, and they're going to move to there as well. And then I'm going to use my squad leader to inspire my rifleman, and they're going to move to there.
Okay, so I'm going to play my...
I've just realised something.
What?
They're not going to move to there at all. They're going to move to there.
Your rifleman. They can't move there because you haven't scouted it.
No, okay, so my scouts, I only moved them 1, didn't I? Do you mind if I do this? I'm actually going to move 2, so they're going to move to there. Put 1 in there. I'm going to take in the Fog of War card, and then the riflemen are then actually going to go for the second move. They're going to go to there. Can you see what's going to happen?
They're going to steal this?
They're going to try and steal that, yeah, because you can't claim. Right, so that's that. So then
Dead Hands is on. Hello, Dead Hands. We are only going to be on this stream for another 5 or so minutes.
Yeah, and then join the other.
Do join us on the other one for Cascadia.
Yeah.
We're keeping them separate because they're 2 separate games, obviously. So, yeah,
I don't
do
know
join us
yet.
on. So I'm going to use Scout A, and he's going to scout 1, 2 to there. He might as well. Can't do anything else. And then I've got Scout B. He might as well shoot at your Rifleman B.
Okay.
8. That's a hit. Right,
they're gone.
And I'm going to use my squad leader to inspire Scout B again, and I might as well shoot your Scout. Your Scout B's there, aren't they? So
yep.
I'll shoot them.
Okay.
5. No.
5. No, not enough.
No, because it's 5 and there's
one shield.
As well, so. Captain Tackley says he thinks he's looking at his next purchase. Cheers, gents. Sorry, we are a little bit, yeah, addicts, sort of spawning like that. Right, ready?
Yeah.
Scouts.
Scouts.
Boom.
So I'm going to use my scout to move to there, and take another Fog of War.
Fog of War.
And then I'm going to use my platoon sergeant to command 2. 1, 2. Ooh. I do get my rifleman A, so they can move into there.
Apologies if I hadn't had the dice tray on when I was rolling some of those dice.
So I've got to play that.
Move there.
And I've got another scout. And actually I have got a Fog of War, so I'm going to play the scout to get the Fog of War. I picked up another Fog of War.
Right. I'm going to play Scout B. He's going to shoot your scouts. Your Scout Bs. Because it's personal there. 5.
Still not enough.
And then I'm going to use my Scout A to shoot at them.
Still not enough.
I'm going to use my squad leader to shoot them again. Because I can't do much else. No,
I got one. So that's a Scout B.
Scout B gone.
Scout B gone. Right.
We're probably going to have to do separate wash-up videos to talk about these, really.
Yeah, well, we can do, or, yeah, we can try and rattle out. Okay, I've got that one. Squad leader. Because I can use my rifleman A to claim that. Oh, I claimed that one even. And
game over.
And game over. That's 3, and I have 2. I lost it then. I have 2 over there, so I've got the 5 points.
Yeah. Boom.
That was actually a much longer, prolonged game than our first game. I think because we know a bit more what we're doing.
We knew a little bit. Well, I say that. I mean, I did terribly, but I think I used a lot of my high point cards early on to get initiative. And you burnt through Fog of Wars. You then kept a lot of your soldier cards and then could just pepper me. And you shot a lot of my people to pieces. My people were shot to pieces. But I like, this is a really small area, not even 2 foot squared board. Will get you plenty of space for all your cards. You get, how many missions is it in here? That was the very
10, I think.
So that was the very first mission.
Yeah.
Nice and basic one there.
And they get increasingly more complicated. You start adding machine gunners, you start adding mortars, you get more defensive positions.
Yeah, get all the way up to this where you've got loads of zones there.
Yeah, you can get, there's ABs and
got the whole army there.
There's ABs and Cs come into it.
There's loads and loads of stuff. There's mortars, there's snipers, there's machine gunners.
And that board's quite a lot bigger as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that is, yeah. It's
and the objectives change. So this one was just literally get 5 objective points. There's one where I think you've got to get so many off the edge of the board.
I was showing it to the camera and no one saw it, so I'm going to show you that again.
Showing it to the wrong camera.
So there's that's what the last mission looks like. There's loads of stuff. You've got all these different things in there. There's tons of things in there. I think it's a really great little game.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I really like the deck building mechanic. And you know, we played Battle Masters.
Yeah.
I really want to rework Battle Masters with some sort of deck building mechanic like this, where you change who you move and what have you. I think that would be really cool. And I really would like David Thompson and Trevor Benjamin. I know obviously part of the history of it is part of the draw. Yeah. I'd love to see a fantasy version.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't even need to be fancy. It could be like we've got 1066.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I would like Knights, obviously. Knights.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't? Yeah. But
yeah.
I mean, there are like Vikings.
Yeah.
And all that
Anything.
kind of thing.
Yeah. There's so many options. I mean, obviously they're sticking with the World War II theme so far, but who knows? We might get Undaunted Malta or Undaunted Agincourt. Quite excited just thinking about it. So that is Undaunted Normandy, which I think is a really great game. It's been out a while now. I know it's got a real sort of hardcore following who really like it, and I can totally see why. It's really fun. I've played it with my son. He quite enjoyed it. We don't get to play 2-player games very often because I've got 3 kids, but he really enjoyed it when he was off school when they weren't. So yeah, I think it's very accessible. It doesn't take very long to pick it up.
I mean, that's about our 3rd or 4th game, I think.
And we made a few mistakes, but that's just us.
Yeah, do keep an eye out. We will be coming back on live in about
any minute now.
A couple of minutes with the next game, Cascadia. Talking about Agents Con stuff, so do keep an eye out for that. And yeah, thank you for joining us for this one, and we'll see you again. I'm just frankly trying to get over to the right thing on the left hand side.
Absolutely. If you do want more World War II action, do also check out our stream for 0200 hours, which was the British versus the Nazis.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's time for a wee break. Go get a cup of tea, and we'll see you back here in a couple of minutes.
Ready for action!